Welcome back. There's two other data types that we want to talk about in Redis, and they're called sets and sorted sets. And sets in Redis are unordered collection of strings. And that's why we have two types. We have sorted sets, which are ordered, and unordered, which are sets. And with sets, it's possible to add, remove, and test for existing members in a group. And you might be thinking, sets kind of sounds like lists. But the one major difference with sets is that you have this desirable property of not allowing repeated values or members. So adding the same element multiple times, it's actually not going to work, or it's just going to give you a single copy of that element in the database. And this is a really, really nice property to have. We make sure that we don't have any duplicates in our items. Let's try out some set commands to see how we can add sets, again, unordered collections of strings. We simply say s add for sets add, and we give it a key. So let's say our set, and we'll say that we want to add a collection of numbers. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just added some elements to our sets. Now I can say s members and give it the key our set. And we get the members of whatever our set is. Now, if I do s add our set 1, 2, 3, or let's do add 1, 2, 3, 4, I get integer 0. And if I do s members our set, I still get the original 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, because this has already existed. We've already created our set right up here. Another nice feature of sets is I can run the command s is member. And now with is member, I can say our set and is 5 a member of our set. Yep, I get 1. But if I say if 20 is a member of my set, and nope, I get 0. Means it's not a member of the our set value or our set key. Now, there's also such thing as sorted sets. Now, Redis sorted sets, just like sets, do the no repeating collection of strings that we've already demonstrated. But the difference is that every member of a sorted set is associated with a score. And this score allows it to be ordered from smallest to greatest. So let's have a look at how this works. If I do sorted sets by saying z add instead of s add, I can add different things. Let's say that sorted set is going to be team. We'll give it a number. Let's say team has 50 members. We'll also say wizards. Now, let's say that the next team, which is not wizards, will be the Cavaliers. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And this team has 40 members. I can now access this by saying z range. And this z range, I'll give it the team key from 0 to 1. And you see that now I have the range, however, it's ordered. Even though I've inserted wizards first into the sorted sets, the Cavaliers appear first because the team number is lower with Cavaliers. And remember, it goes from lower to higher. So if I add another team, let's say that only has 1, and they're going to be called, let's say, bolts. I can now say z range, and we want to grab all 3. And I have bolts, Cavaliers, and wizards all sorted. And there's other useful commands that we can use. We can say z rank, for example, and we can find out what the team wizard's rank is. And we get that their rank is 2. Again, it's not 3 because the order starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2. All right. There's plenty other commands that you can learn with Redis, and they're really easy to follow just with your documentation. However, you should have a good idea of why we'd want to use Redis. If we want a fast database that scales really, really well if we have a lot of users, but also helps us out that we want to store the data types that it supports, like the ones that we have, well, we can do some really neat things with it. And like I said, we're going to be using Redis to manage our sessions in the sessions and JWT section of the course. Now that we have a good understanding of Redis, go try out some of these commands, play around with it. It's a lot of fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.